reaction. Manchester United 1, West Ham 0. Tony, at the end there, we could have easily lost it. David De Gea, 2 world-class saves. Harry Maguire. Just gives your overall thoughts to start off with.
I never thought I'd say this, but what a battling, deserved 3 points, a defensive display against West Ham. To be honest with you, I thought it would be the other way round. I looked at that first half. United were decently comfortable. They had a few chances. Fantastic goal by Rashford. And then the second half come. But let me tell you something. What a change it is to see Man United defend like that. To me, every man, you look at Dalot, you even look at Maguire towards the end there, then you look at De Gea. It was an absolutely performance from the defence and everyone else to battle, because that's what it was, to get 3 vital points. Unbelievable display of defending. Unbelievable.
Do you think Diogo Dalot, is he any better right-backs in the league right now on current form?
He's playing great. You just can't take it away from the kid. He's improved 100%, and I've said it about a few of the players. You look at Shaw today as well, but Dalot, he was in there heading balls away, heading crosses away, battling, and it was I really, really enjoyed his display amongst most of them today. I thought it was exceptional defending, and Dalot led the line, and then Maguire came to the fore towards the end. I thought it was fantastic.
You mentioned the partnership between Rashford and Luke Shaw on Thursday night. What about that again today?
It just works. The two of them work well. But what it is, Shaw, I think, helps Rashford. The way Shaw was up and down the line today, the way he gets the ball, the way he looks for the ball, the way he distributes it. I've had many a bad word said about Shaw, and quite rightly so. And I said it the other week. Shaw, to me, is the most improved Manchester United player what I've seen, what's been at this club for a long time. And today, he was excellent. And I thought he was challenging for the man of the match at one point. But as the game drew to a close, the defence there with Maguire and a few of the others, and especially De Gea, took it away from him. And I thought it was fantastic. At one point, Rashford there, to me, right, could and should have had 2 goals, but he didn't. We got the 1 goal, but fantastic. Shaw and Rashford, the partnership's working superb.
What did you think of Rashford's goal? Because it was a type of goal that we don't normally see from Marcus Rashford, do we? You know, up in the air, attacking the ball with an header.
No, well, you've got to give Christian Eriksen credit for that, the way he looped the ball in. The ball was perfect for a striker to come charging in. And the good thing about the attack today, they were coming in the first half. I can't say the second half. I thought the way United set up in the second half, but that ball, what Eriksen said, was perfect for any centre-half. If he was 5'5" and he was running in and flying in the air, you'd get that. But Marcus, the way he came in, and you don't normally see Marcus do that, but that shows you how he's on his toes and he's looking for it.
What do you think Ten Hag would be saying to the players in the dressing room now after the game? Because we were sloppy at times today. Let's make no mistake about it, Tony.
I think at the second half we were sloppy, and it let them come at us. But what he will be doing, he'll be patting every one of them on the back. They were men today out there, and when I look at West Ham and the way they came, I thought they didn't have the belief. But as the game drew on, right, they had the belief, and every player had to really dig in. Ten Hag today will, like I say, he will be congratulating him, and he'll be saying man of the match to every one of them for that battle, because the 3 points, and Ten Hag knows it, are the most vital things. We couldn't be getting left adrift of that top 4 if that's what United are going to get at the end of the season.
Anthony Elanga coming today on the right-hand side. We did sign Jadon Sancho for the right-hand side spot, sorry. It's just not working out for anyone on that right-hand side, though, is it, Tony, really, apart from Anthony?
It looks as though it's a bit of a bogey position at the moment. Elanga didn't really muscle his way into the game, didn't control any balls or anything. He had a few moments running in that, but he was more lost in the game. And what I look for, he got substituted, quite rightly so. We needed to shore up that midfield, but the midfield was shored up by McTominay, and McTominay played his part in that defence with his headers and that. But Elanga, he looks a bit off the pace to me at the moment.
Are you not surprised Sancho didn't start on the right-hand side, though, today?
No, Sancho's had his chances. You can't just bring a player on because, it costs 70-odd million pounds. You can't do that. He's had his chances. He's not performed. He now has to show it to Ten Hag in training. And if he doesn't show it, like the other players, like your Donny van der Beek and people like that, if they don't show it, you ain't getting back. Today, I think we missed Anthony a bit, but he was injured. And at the end of the day, he will come back in that place.
Yeah, hopefully he's fit for next Thursday against Sociedad. We've talked about David De Gea recently on the channel. Is he actually a keeper out there, Tony, that can actually replace David De Gea?
I've said it before, David De Gea is a great goalkeeper and there's no way anyone's removing him in the form he's in this year. I've said it before, he will sign another 1-year extension contract because you cannot find a goalkeeper of his quality to replace him. And why would you want to replace David De Gea when this season he's upped his game, he's with a new manager, he's with a new team, he's got a belief, the team has got a belief, and he's with it. Them saves today were world-class saves. And he's not just done it today, and he worked with the team. Absolutely fantastic display.
How did you think Maguire and Martinez done today as a partnership? I'm not seeing Maguire and Martinez in the league together for a while.
No, I think Martinez, I mean, he's a warrior. He was everywhere. He was getting stuck in, chasing, running, tackling. Unbelievable. That's what he does. You know, I think I'd say that every game about him. He's fantastic. Maguire came into the game halfway through the second half to me because he had to battle. Sometimes I thought one or two little things were lucky. But what it was with Maguire, in the first half, he thought he could go over the halfway line. He thought he could start playing football, but no. In the second half, he had to do what he had to do, and that was stay in the box and defend. And he did it with his feet, he did it with his head, and he also did it with his arms because he was pointing a few times to players, telling him what to do. Maguire is Maguire. Maguire thinks...
What do you mean Maguire's Maguire by what?
Well, Maguire thinks he can do more than defend, and that's the problem with Maguire. You seen him defending.
So can I just interrupt? Do you think Maguire can actually adjust, adapt to the way Ten Hag will want him to play? Do you think he can change his game, Maguire? Because it's clearly not working.
Maguire, I've told you before, and I'll tell you it again, he can't change, and he'll never change. He is who he is. Today, that second half, put on a good display, but he can't change. He'll not improve what you see with Maguire. But in a team like you've seen today, Maguire fitted in and you can't take it away from him. And he did well. So I'm not knocking the fella.
Great block at the end, Sona.
Fantastic block at the end. Few headers as well. But the thing is, I'm not knocking him. His position there today, he played well. But for Manchester United, the future, he will not be the future. I cannot see in any way Maguire taking us forward. But I don't want to put a down on it because I thought today was absolutely fantastic. Thought the crowd loved the battling display. And to be honest with you, it's always great to see a display like that. I was just surprised it was against West Ham, who I thought, who normally defend and just like go for the draw. And they didn't do. And fair play to him. It was a good game of football. Loved it.
Some good displays there today, who we've mentioned, but who would your man of the match be?
My man of the match, to be honest with you, I've got to give it Rashford, right? Everyone battled is looking at Delos, Shaw, and a few others, but I'm going to give it Rashford, right? Because I did mention on the pre-match, it was his 100th goal if he scored, and I said it'd be vital if he scored. And to be honest with you, he scored a great header, great improvement in the player, and to be honest, fantastic 3 points, and he got them. So he's my man of the match.
Just one more before we go. I think Bruno picks up a yellow card before. I think he actually misses the next match against Villa. So who would you put in to replace Bruno in the next match?
Well, I think what you might do there, it's simple to me. You'd move Eriksen further up and you'd bring McTominay on. That's how you do it. It's as simple as that. Eriksen might have a chance to go up front. He's played in that position before and he quite enjoys it, which he has said in the past. And McTominay had come straight in. You've seen McTominay there today. His height, that's what we needed. Battling display. And you might need it against Villa.
No, some great points there today. Let us know what you think on today's game, today's video also. Smash a like on the video, subscribe if you like our content. Thank you.